Oh no.
Mela.
It's bipolar bears.
No. Ready for the title?
What's the name?
I feel hurt because my boyfriend proposed to his ex, but hasn't proposed to me.
No. Wieso du kannst nicht das smajta din?
Today, straight to the straight
She's a listen, what's the name?
Minecraft Cat Lover 1. It's Minecraft based, that's why I chose it. Man somma.
Oh, calm down, my grand based one.
Le man insomma, let's
I
get.
wonder why he hasn't proposed to you, Mrs.
Shut the fuck
Minecraft
up.
based one. Good.
Let's help this poor woman, okay? So,
Wait, what if it's a child?
propose. Wait. Shh, get it.
Oh, yeah, proposed, my bad. But what if it's
Let me read it first قبل ما نبدأ.
what if it's a child in cat years?
Can we start? Can I read it, please?
But what if it's a
Straight to the point. My boyfriend and his ex were together for 5 years. He proposed to her after being together right under a year, around 10 months of being together. They never married because she didn't want a wedding or to actually get married. Apparently, not sure why said he's too say she said he's to the proposal. To be honest, she was verbally abusive, mentally abusive, and borderline physically. They argued all the time. He put it as no matter what he did, she wasn't happy. Then he found if she was cheating with a guy she is now with. Oh shit! We have now been together a year now and moved in together. When our 1 year anniversary came around and I couldn't help but feel upset. Like, why was she worth it by then to pop up the question? He knew he wanted to marry her so quick, but it's not the same to me. It's not the same for me. It kind of stings, you know. Me and him have had many talks of the future and goals. Things aligned well between us. He wanted for us to move in together. To move in together. I also felt the right choice for us was to move in together. Things have been nothing but good in this relationship. We don't argue, never raise a voice. We're still very much so in love, affection, any form of communication of an issue I feel heard, and he actively works toward fixing whatever the problem was. We've talked about marriage, of course. I told him that it is something I want in life, to get married. He didn't say much on this, and he wasn't turned away either. We even spoke on budget for rings as he brought it up. We used a lot of savings to move into our house and what's not with that. I told him I don't care for having a super expensive ring on my hand. I told him I gladly take a cheap ring and to not think of that way. Men do all the times, thinking they need to buy a ring that breaks the bank or it's not good enough. That if he feels I deserve a better ring, I would rather buy the cheap one, propose because he knows he wants to spend his life with me, and years down the road, when we're older, more stable, etc., he can buy me a better ring if needed. When fuck, bro, punctuation.
can I just stop you? Can I just
Unless
answer?
it, bro,
To be honest,
punctuation ما يزيدش دي. I need to
it's
get
it's it's not worth it. It's not worth it. To be honest, he doesn't deserve you, in my opinion. He should break up with you. Simple.
بالcontra.
No. Bro, she's jealous because he hasn't proposed to her, but he proposed to his ex, who was abusive and whatever. Maybe he wasn't okay. He wasn't. Maybe it was his first relationship, man.
Oh, I like this
So he
way.
didn't know how to time it or whatever, man.
Wait, I did
So
honestly. When I learned his engagement, it wasn't through him. It was through me on his mom's Facebook. We're friends on there. I was going through it. He didn't even tell her, which is more interesting. I was going through it to see photos of him as a baby, kid, all that girlfriend stuff, as she posts everything in life through photos on Facebook. I did confront him though. I asked if he engaged to his ex. He said he was and asked if I wanted to talk about it. That's how I learned they were engaged quickly and she didn't want to get married. I didn't add this before. We 25 female and 26 male. He got engaged to his ex at 21 when she was 24. Some say he was young and dumb since he was only 21, and with her only a year. But we are older now, and I feel things have moved quicker as you get older. Even if his last proposal was a mistake in his eyes and the relationship was unhealthy, I feel he shouldn't worry of making a mistake as we are older now. Our relationship is healthy, becoming financially combined, etc. So I can't help but wonder what's different about me. Is he not as happy with me as with her? I had a man know when they meet the girl they want to marry. Is this true? And if he's waiting years and years, then he's waiting for someone better to come along. If you suggest I speak to him on this, then how should I go about that? I don't want to come off like pressuring him to do something. He obviously doesn't want to do it. I also don't want him to get worried I'm going to leave and that making propose will shut up like with a shut up ring rather than him proposing because he wants to marry me. Issa,
She's a red flag in my opinion.
the poster, oh.
Yeah, she just wants him to propose
Yes, what she's about.
just because of her own.
She's jealous because of what happened in the past, essentially. She feels
Exactly.
insecure.
She wants to. Well, she wants him to propose to her just because she is envious.
And at the same time,
Bro,
he
just
loves her.
let
And at the
him.
same time,
He loves her.
they
But
moved in
come
together.
on.
They're acting like a couple, and they're getting married. But at the same time,
Okay, but maybe he's playing it safe now.
no, no, no.
Can you judge him?
Isma. 5 years in a very abusive relationship. It's not very easy to instantly go. Yeah, I want to propose. I want to do the same method I did with the previous one. You know, because it seems
He
like,
spent
'cause it
5 years in an abusive relationship
And not
and
only that,
proposed to her in 10
not
months
only
of
that,
being together.
in the context of how it was said, it seemed like that the relationship got more abusive after he proposed. So he's afraid that maybe if he proposes again, she'll be the same.
No, but didn't it happen like this?
10 months on but he proposed.
So he started the relationship with the toxic bitch. After 10 months, he proposed to him and then stayed with her for another 4 years and 2 months.
Azat. And she was abusive all the way, Speci.
So basically, they were technically, let's say, quote unquote, married, but she didn't want a wedding.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't blame him, to be honest.
Don't pressure him.
He's
Give him
playing
time.
it safe.
Give him time.
In my opinion, if he leaves you, you only have yourself to blame.
But was it seemed like she,
Let's be honest. How I wonder how much she badmouths him to her friends because oh he proposed to her and under whatever and her friends would be like oh yeah that's so shit.
Ħanajt xi ħaġa, I have nothing wrong with women having single friends. Imma mbagħad they're single friends, they're single friends. You know?
No, it doesn't matter, bro. Single or
Married. I can't
married or a couple, friends. I don't care, whatever they are. But
Account is
she
account.
badmouth him behind his back just because he asked his ex to marry him
And
because
she knows
maybe
she's
he was
abused, and
still young and dumb.
And she knows she was abusive. That's the fucked up part as well.
Like, give the man a break.
Like
He
imagine
was still young,
traumatized.
basically.
He was
Exactly.
traumatized. And it's not because he
Exactly.
doesn't love, because the fact that he put the commitment of moving in with you. You know? That's enough signs of being, oh yeah, we're moving in together. We're practically fucking married at this point.
Exactly, basically accepted you in his home or maybe
We're gonna
home together.
You took a financial
Whatever.
risk.
Whatever. That's already a step forward. Like, let the man
Give the man
move
time.
at his own pace.
Pace. If he loves you, he'll do it. And he loves you enough to stay. And you've been dating for a year. Like
I'm already amazed that he hasn't left you, let's be honest.
Bro, honestly.
Because you sound like a
If
little
I-
bitch.
Bro, I would fucking leave as soon as she starts complaining. If I told my story and she didn't listen and she kept on hammering on to me and I know she's bad mouthing me online. Online about this, If it's for advice, okay, but it seems like it's not just for advice. It also seems like that she just wants to say it so she could have people
It's
kissing her, so
basically
being
she
like,
wants
yes,
to
yes, yes.
gossip about it. She wants to gossip about it, and she wants to be in the right about it. She went online just for
Yeah, honey, like,
strangers to agree with her.
no, there could be some people who actually want advice, but because that's why we don't know the intentions of the individual, if they're genuine or not. I don't know the person. You know, I can't tell you. Oh, yeah, she's a bad person. You know, she could maybe really love this man, and she wants, and she's afraid.
Let's be honest, if she doesn't love him, then come on.
You know, but like, if you're that jealous of an abusive ex,
Literally.
even physical, do you know what the fuck you're saying at this point?
No, she doesn't.
Like, imagine proposing to someone. You say it's someone for 5 fucking years, and they're abusive to you, and you think a person's gonna go, oh yeah, like it's just fresh in his mind. Like, come on, man.
Like, even I would be cautious.
Okay, and there's only one comment with this that I found. Okay,
Okay.
you wanna read it with me?
Actually,
no, there's two. By Sophie 2006. The thing is, timing and past decisions can sometimes be misleading. Your boyfriend was younger there and maybe felt pressure to propose for reasons that had nothing to do with a real lasting commitment, especially if the relationship turned out unhealthy and she didn't want to get married anyway. Sometimes people make rush decisions and they're young, especially in relationships that aren't on solid foundations now. He might be thinking things slower because he learned that experience and wants to make sure that the time is really right. Now, Manners 2210 said, plenty of couples don't get married for years, and every situation is nuanced and different, so basing one proposal off another is pointless. I heard that man is a huge generalization that can't be applied to all men. My best friend with someone at 18 didn't marry her till 27, and they're still together. I've known plenty of men that have been blissfully in love but haven't gotten married for 5 years plus in a relationship. Sometimes aren't linear or vary. Being 21 and proposing being less than a year into a relationship sounds foolish, and he probably learned lessons from his mistakes and is being careful, which may or may not have anything to do with how he feels about you. What about you say has shrouded in a sound rationale? So if it is, you propose to this person as a 21-year-old for 10 months, but why not me? It's a bad question in my opinion. Again, decisions made at 21, plus the fact it ended in evidence enough that it was a bad idea. So why would you rush again? Just because you're focused on a comparison on a completely different relationship, and might I add, an abusive one. I added the abusive one thing, but still. I discuss his timelines, plans, and how he views things moving forward. Forget the ex. Nothing to do with you. You're focusing on the idea at some point he wants to propose, whilst overlooking the fact that it was a huge mistake, he was young, and should have waited and assessed things more long term. And I will add as well that, again, she was abusive. So it doesn't help at all. So, yeah. Guys, what the fuck? Be a bit smarter.
Basically, what we said.
Yeah, no, yeah. Let's wise. I'm mentioning this, right? My just be fucking smarter, dude. What the fuck? That's it.